Hello everyone, this is Svetlana. Welcome to another Altenew video. This video is made for this month, which is March 2018 Inspiration Challenge. Here you can see the inspirational picture and color scheme for this challenge. For my card, I took the inspirational picture almost literally, as you can see, creating a tulip field scene on my card. I will be starting off by blending Frayed leaf, forest glaze and Evergreen dye inks onto a solar white panel. I will be creating a gradient blending using these inks, working from the lightest color to darkest. On the first run, so to speak, I don't worry a lot about smooth blending and perfect result. After I blended these three inks over the whole panel, I'm kind of going to the opposite direction and smoothing out the edges between each pair of colors. Next, I will go ahead and die cut the cube cover die out of this panel. I will be using the tulip stamp set to make the tulips for my card. First, I'm stamping their heads. To speed up the stamping process, I'm stamping all available tulips from the set at the same time. I'm first stamping them in the bottom part of a white panel. Then I'm rotating the panel and stamping the tulip in the top part, which now became the bottom one. I do the same for all layers of the tulips. For stamping, I'm using the coral berry and ruby red dye inks. Next, I will be stamping the green elements of the flowers. First, I'm stamping only outline layers for a couple of elements, as on this point I'm not sure how many and which kind I will need. Now I will go ahead and die cut all stamped elements using the coordinating dies. I made a card base out of a green cardstock of a similar shade to my panel, and now I'm planning out the card design, deciding if I need to make more elements. Also, for one leaf on the stem, I've stamped all layers to see what looks better, a traditional layered element or just an outline stamped on white. Initially, I wanted to try making green elements like that, just outlines stamped in green on white. I ended up not liking this idea and went the traditional way. So, I needed to add layers to already die cut elements, which was quite easy to do by inlaying them into their corresponding negative spaces to hold the die cuts in place. I'm stamping the layers using the forest glaze and Evergreen dye inks. Once I had all the elements ready, I'm adhering my tulip heads to the green elements. I'm making the final arrangement on the panel and then adhering all flowers onto it. I stamped a sentiment from the Halftone Hearts stamp set using the Evergreen dye ink and I cut it using the matching die. After that, I popped the sentiment onto the card using black adhesive foam squares. And I did the same for the panel, mounted it using black foam adhesive. I went with the black foam in this case as the background of the card is on a darker side and the black foam adhesive is almost not visible if you tilt the card, for example, while a white foam would be definitely seen. This is one of my biggest pet peeves in card making. Okay, so lastly I added several white crystals onto the card to balance off the white outline of the die cuts and tone down a bit the dark background. Hope you like the card and the inspiration this month. I cannot wait to see what you create for it. Have a wonderful day. Bye.